Hey guys, just want to do a short video today on how I do my simple basing. Gonna need a few things. First one is some Vallejo earth texture. This is the dark earth. This is the same thing in with a different label. I think this is an older label, but same stuff. Second, some small rocks, preferably gray. A dark brown wash. This is Citadel Agrax Earthshade. You could use Army Painter Strong Tone, something similar. Then we need a tan paint. This is P3 Rucksack Tan. We also need a light gray paint. This is Vallejo Game Air Wolf Gray. And then you need a black wash. Citadel Gnome Oil here, or Army Painter Dark Tone would work. And then we need some black paint or black primer. You also need a pointed old crappy brush, a toothpick, and a paper towel. So let's get started. We're going to open up our basing gel, take our paintbrush, and scoop out a big blob. And here we have our finished painted mini. We're just going to start smearing this all over the base. Go right up to the feet. Just kind of flatten it out. Make sure you cover the entire base. Grab a little more. I'm going to put quite a bit on because we want it to be fairly thick. Now I'm just kind of leveling it out. Try and get it all the way to the edge, especially if you're using these beveled bases. Alright, and next we're going to take some of our small rocks and just drop a few on randomly. And I take my toothpick and just gently press them down so that they will stay. A couple more back here maybe. You can use tweezers and place them exactly where you want to. And then I just take my finger and wipe around the rim. And wipe my fingers off on the paper towel. And then where the edges are, after I do that, I just kind of use the toothpick and smooth it down a little bit. Now we need to let this dry, and then I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, now we're back. I've rinsed out the paintbrush. It is water based, so the sandy stuff will rinse right out. So next step, we're going to use our Agrax Earthshade and simply coat the entire base. Put it on pretty thick, so make sure you cover the whole thing. Go right over the rocks. We're going to paint them again later, so it doesn't matter. Alright, now we'll come back for the next step. Okay, for the next step, we're going to do some dry brushing with our tan. Just put a little bit on the brush. Take our paper towel, start wiping it off. Once it gets to where there's not much paint coming off, just go back and forth with pretty heavy pressure. And let all those raised edges pick up that lighter color. Put a little more paint on. So now we have some nice variation in color. Then we're going to take our light gray and go back and pick out all of the rocks. You don't have to be too perfect. Just try not to let the paint run too much onto the dirt part. And sometimes I'll just even highlight some of the little peaks of the dirt. Like that. Then we're going to let that dry. We'll be back for the next step. Okay, now that our gray is dry, we're going to take some of our dark wash and just hit each one of those rocks with a little of the wash. Just like that. While that dries, we'll take our black primer and start repainting the rim of the base. I like to use a small flat brush for this. There we have that. One more step. Okay, so we've finished the basic basing that I traditionally do. One more thing I always do though is add some sort of a grass tuft. You can buy these online or you can make your own. For this one, I'm eventually going to add some snow effects on this base because he's kind of an ice troll. So I'm going to go with this kind of a dead grass. I'm just going to pluck off a clump. And then I like to take a pin to push it down. These are self-adhesive, so you do not need to glue them on. And I usually do at least 2. Do one bigger one in the back there. Coming soon, I will do a video that will show you how to make your own. That's basically it for my basic basing. I will add snow effect in a separate video, but this is all you really need. Pretty simple stuff. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.